big motorcycles and big fights. It's all on display on the hit reality TV series American Chopper, which follows Paul Teutul Sr., his team, and his sons Michael and Paul Jr. The show is known for giving people a look at how custom motorcycles are made, but it's really the drama that's also captured the attention of many, with Paul Sr. and Paul Jr. getting into explosive fights. So the fans became pretty disturbed when Paul Tetul Jr. suddenly quit the show. But was the fight with Sr. the only reason behind him leaving the show? And what's he doing now? If you want to know all about it, then stay with us until the end of the video. Let's get started. American Chopper made its television debut on the Discovery Channel in 2003. The show's distinctive blend of interpersonal relationships and workplace drama greatly contributed to the establishment of the format used by a plethora of other reality shows set in intriguing and unusual workplaces. Orange County Choppers, a premier motorcycle customization company in southern New York State, was the scene of the action on American Chopper. Audiences became transfixed with not only the motorcycle miracles made from metal and paint, but with the real-life employees of OCC. Chief among them, the impressively mustached shop boss Paul Teutul Sr., his son Paul Jr., Mikey Teutul, Vinny DiMartino, and Rick Petco, among others. In this video, we're going to reveal why Paul Tetul Jr. ended up quitting the show, so let's dive in. Growing up, Paul Tetul Jr. didn't lead a life of luxury. Prior to the founding of Orange County Choppers and a long time before his meteoric rise to fame as the result of the television series American Chopper, he used to work at his father's business, Orange County Iron Works. Despite the fact that his father was the business owner, Tetul Jr. did not receive any special treatment. After completing his education and mastering welding, he started working full-time at his father's business. Despite the fact that he didn't start off at the top, his first responsibility was to maintain the shop, organize, and assist other ironworks employees by running errands. He eventually climbed the ladder with the aid of his skills, and soon he was in control at Orange County Iron Works. Soon after, the father and son pair quit Orange County Iron Works to start their own custom motorcycle business. This decision led to the creation of Orange County Choppers. They were shortly approached with the idea for the television series American Choppers by Pilgrim Films and Television. The first episode of the first season of the original series premiered in March 2003 and ran for 6 seasons, or more than 7 years. The bikes built by Orange County Choppers were of such exceptional craftsmanship that the show had quickly become quite popular. The wackiest bikes featured on the episodes are the World of Warcraft bike, the Black Widow, and the Comanche. Each of these motorcycles was built by Paul Tetul Jr. with the help of an excellent team. In addition to this, Shaquille O'Neal's custom motorcycle, which was displayed during his presence on the show, was one of the most notable projects of the series. Shaq's visit to the motorcycle modification shop was a memorable occasion and a great honor. The legendary basketball player always desired a motorbike but was never able to purchase one. His height was a significant limitation that was typically taken into consideration while building a bike for him. He began seeking assistance from the Orange County Choppers crew in creating his perfect motorcycle. It was challenging to build a vehicle of this caliber that would accommodate Shaq's height of 7 foot 1 inch, but eventually the perfect bike appeared and it was magnificent. The clashes between Tetul Jr. and Tetul Sr., however, were an additional highlight of the show, in addition to these amazing bikes. The father and son duo clashed in nearly every episode of the original series, though no fights between Jr. and Sr. were obviously staged for the benefit of the reality television cameras. Paul Tetul Sr. fired Jr. from Orange County Choppers in 2008, despite the fact that they were co-owners of the company. Later, Jr. told Fox News that his father's choice to fire him had been a great benefit since it had allowed him to escape his controlling nature and set him on the path to starting his own business. In addition, the father sued the son to forcibly repurchase Jr.'s 20% ownership in Orange County Choppers because the two were at odds to that point. After a protracted legal dispute, Tetul Jr. was forced to transfer his ownership of the company to his father. After that, Tetul Jr. quit Orange County Choppers and tried to make amends with his father a few times. He assisted the OCC team in a few builds while he was waiting for his non-compete clause to expire, which took a year. However, he closed the enterprise in 2009 and launched Paul Jr. Designs, a custom motorcycle company. The television show American Chopper's last season came to an end in 2010. Now, Paul Tetul Jr. focused completely on growing his own business after leaving his father's store and the TV show. Finally, he was able to focus more on his ideas without having to worry about his parental disputes. The amazing custom motorcycles he created helped him expand his business, and this eventually brought him numerous partnerships with more well-known brands. Even the production of apparel lines and motorcycle accessories became part of his corporate expansion. Nevertheless, Paul Teutul Jr.'s television career was not over as a result. In 2010, the creator of the program returned with American Chopper: Sr. vs. Jr., a spin-off of the original series. OCC and PJD shops were also featured in the program, which lasted through December 2012. A few other show spin-offs were created, with the most recent one concluding in 2020. So now we know what actually became the reason for Paul Jr. quitting the show, but do you know how much money he made from these shows? Paul Teutul Jr. has found success in both the lucrative fields of reality television and motorcycle design, as he and his father co-founded Orange County Choppers in 1999 and later co-starred at American Chopper. Teutul left his position at the family business in 2010 and started Paul Jr. Designs. When he first quit the show, he started working on other projects, such as designing a dog park in Montgomery, New York, and giving Coleman's Road Trip Grill a complete facelift, because he was prohibited from building new bikes for a year due to a non-compete clause. According to the company's marketing manager, this was the first time it had employed an outside celebrity designer. Teutul is worth a respectable $2 million, despite having so many things on the go, according to Celebrity Net Worth. Paul Teutul Jr.'s career on the small screen may have come to an end, but for the time being, his personal life appears to be doing well. Despite all of their disagreements, he and his father were able to make up and mend their relationship, and now they are on friendly terms. Teutul Jr. has a few other things in his life besides his successful business to be glad about. He married Rachel Beester in 2010, and Hudson Teutul, his son, was born in 2015. Teutul Jr. met Rachel when she was featured on an episode of American Chopper as a model and actor. Currently, while Jr. is busy designing and building motorcycles in his shop, Rachel runs trendy clothing and accessory gift stores in the neighborhood. She opened this business only 4 years after their marriage, and her shop still stands today in Montgomery, New York. It seems like both Teutul Jr. and Beester are hard-working people and will stop at nothing when it comes to reaching their goals. Now, you may be shocked to learn that Paul Teutul Jr. has authored a book as well titled The Build: Designing My Life of Choppers, Family, and Faith. Sr.'s history of alcohol misuse and his complex relationships with his grandfather and grandmother were discussed by Jr. in the book. When he wrote the book, Sr. had a vague feeling that Jr. had stabbed him in the back, and as a result, he was losing faith in Jr. On the other hand, Jr. experienced a sense of liberation after writing and distributing the book. Moreover, Teutul Jr. covers a wide range of important topics in his most recent podcast, including preventing veteran suicides. As he became more well-known outside of the sitcom, he has also been offered roles in comedic animated shows like King of the Hill and My Name is Earl. Therefore, it is safe to say that Jr.'s choice to launch his own business was one of his biggest investments and commitments. He made the decision to defy the norm and pursue his objective, and it finally paid off. That's all for today. If you're interested in our channel, have a look at this video. Thank you for watching, and make sure to subscribe.